take your opinions, but somebody did want to watch this Fallout 76 video, and I said, okay. Okay, so look, BerryCrepe listens. Okay. Wow, that was fast. I don't think I've played a lot of Fallout 76. I like that sound, though.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead.
Oh.
Or
Chat, you
working
just
at a different
boomed.
office. How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
I'm excited! This is like at the movies. We should all share popcorn.
2018.
My birthday!
It began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Oh, woo!
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
I don't know why I like Todd. He's kind of like an
Fallout
icon.
76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting. And they promised we'd know more at E3. E3...
Isn't E3 dead? There's no more E3, right, chat? I think the cough killed E3. Oh my God, 07. Goodbye, E3. That makes me sad.
The press conference. 16 times the details.
16 times the detail. All new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
Landscape technology. I've never heard of that.
4 times the map size.
It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. And it's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting.
They have little like broomsticks.
November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day 1 patch of 50 gigabytes.
50 gig patch? Oh my God, I was... That's huge!
For fuck's sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
But once
bye.
that's downloaded, people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout 76. And oh dear Lord, they never fix the bugs.
And I bet
there
these
are
aren't
so
even
many
like
of
fun bugs, are they?
Goodbye world. Goodbye
Yeah, these aren't
nets,
fun bugs.
Goodbye body. Goodbye
That one's kinda
heads.
funny.
Bugs everywhere. Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4. Use more than 1 nuke at a time, server's dead.
Oh! I forgot! Chat, isn't this the nuke game? I don't know. Did you have to spend real money on the nukes? Can't you just like blow up people's stuff? I think I remembered that being like a controversy, that people were angry that so many people were nuking like everybody's progress. The only funny bug to me is the power armor one. Oh, I want to see that.
Text is far too texturous and all-consuming void. Error log 307.
Oh, you can get nuke keycards in game. Oh, okay.
Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose, frame rate problems, screen tear
I
problems,
hate FPS
getting
problems.
too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too
I will
many
say,
enemies.
this is probably a fun time to speedrun this game.
Spawning too many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it
hell
goes
no.
underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations
This
are
is
broken.
so many
Surprise.
bugs.
Floating objects and a traveling merchant. Just to name a few.
A few?
Joseph Anson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours.
3 hours of bugs. What do you do to the team that worked on this game? Do you like let them free in like a house full of real bugs to suffer for their consequences?
Long. But it gets worse. Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely.
What?
Also, when the date rolled over to the...
I've only bricked one computer, and it was my dad's when I was a kid, because I tried to download free Club Penguin membership. It exploded his PC. He didn't back up any of the pictures of us when we were kids, and I lost every single memory I've ever had because I wanted free Club Penguin.
1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one
was
thought it prudent
pissed.
to program in other years
I deserved
in
it,
an
though.
always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts.
What?
This guy had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced
Milf
with a level
Slayer?
8 character.
Oh,
Bethesda said
that
they
sucked.
couldn't do anything about it. And many players are not thrilled with this game.
Oh my
And
god.
they want Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too.
Damn you,
But
Todd.
Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh.
Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage. The only solution was to put a torch to everything else. Reddit,
Yeah.
Bethesda's other games on Steam,
Oh, the Steam bombing reviews.
the backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail. The
No.
reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad.
No.
Oh dear lord, they hated it.
Yeah, beat his ass,
This is
JoJo
so sad.
style.
Despacito, play Country Roads.
Oh.
Almost heaven.
West Virginia.
Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah.
2.5.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really f***ing boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it in order to finish this review.
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of
Holy
this fucking
crap.
mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda
Could you at least get like a refund? Like, can you do like the 2-hour refund and then maybe buy it again? Like, I don't know. At this point, it's like, I wouldn't even want the game no more.
forums were working overtime.
Oh, no, it wasn't on Steam. So they couldn't get any refunds at all? They just had to like sit with garbage on their computer? Oh my God, that's horrible. It was Bethesda's own launcher. Anytime I open a game and it goes through like EA launcher or something else, I'm like, well, I'm in for the greatest day of my life.
The mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read.
I like reading
So
angry
what
people's
happened?
messages.
Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed.
Cool room though.
The deadlines were tight.
Whoa!
Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the
What?
scope of the game kept getting bigger.
Why would you give such a big title to like your lower like workers? I don't know how else to word that, but like, why would you not let the big boys work on like the big title? Because of money and they don't care? That's so weird.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16 times the detail.
Ah!
Todd, no
We're
more.
gonna need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That, and they were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation
Oh,
engine into
great.
a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids
Fallout 76.
a full.
Now, Bethesda could tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the
Yeah.
irate players.
But they
what
want their
couldn't
money.
tolerate were the exploits.
Oh.
Infinite inventory, infinite
Oh, who
invisibility. The frame
cares?
rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache, and infinite duplication.
Are there, the only reason I would think that they would care, are there like a lot of microtransactions in this game? Like, is this coming into their like money or, oh, there are? Oh, okay, well, that, I guess that's why they care.
Unlimited XP, unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this
This is like the World of Warcraft episode of South Park. I don't know, I've been watching a lot of South Park recently.
can really mess with other players' online experience.
Oh,
So
it is an
Bethesda
MMO,
was
so
ready
they're like
with
pissing
the
other people
bam
off.
hammer
This just
and a blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone
And
who
aim,
happened
and
by.
aim, and aim.
But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas.
Thriving.
They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating.
Oh no.
We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game.
What? And wait, this is before ChatGPT, right? So now you can't even just like prompt a robot to write it for you. You have to sit at your computer and type all of this in? Oh my God.
Game community. That's right.
Forgive me,
500 words
Mommy.
on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach.
Okay, thank God.
One more exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every
There
item
is?
in the game is kept here.
Wait, is there one in Oblivion Remastered since we've been playing that? Did they still have that in there?
Security has to be top notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of
Yes?
the best items in
Yes?
the game, and it would be an absolute disaster. Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts. At first, they tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game.
Okay.
You spent
Ban him for
700
good
hours
gear.
just to get the best gun? Die, cheater. Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room.
Okay,
And
that's
they
a better
banned those
idea.
players. That wasn't much better because people would just
Never
start
mind.
using Smurf
Oh.
accounts. Get in quick with a level 1. Get all that good
Oh! What is it called, chat, when you take the items and then you hand them out? It's like muling, right? I think there's people who do this in Elden Ring, but they don't do it like this, right? They kind of just like load in the items.
shit. Then get the fuck out. Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of
Wow.
those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account and you're good to go.
Oh.
Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And
Oh my god, that was so graphic!
So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in.
I don't know
but
how they
no
would
one
solve
except
this.
for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game.
Yeah.
So they wrote another email and sent it out
I like the jazz hands you can do. Oh, thank you!
to the Smurfs. Hello, Cheetah.
Hi.
Do you want to tell us how you did it and we might unban you, please?
Please.
Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended. It's not known whether this approach worked, but from what I've seen,
EXD.
it's still possible to get into the dev room.
Okay, I have the world's dumbest question, and you can answer it. Why don't they just remove the dev room? Can somebody answer that for me? Do they really need it? Like, what are they doing with this? Because it is integral to the game operation. Oh, it's because how they test the assets or spaghetti code? Oh, okay. So you're telling me that they had Yandere dev code their game? Is that what happened? Oh, it's part of the old engine. Oh, okay.
November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount. From $60 to $40, to $35, to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller.
Oh my god!
Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to Bethesda, it's worth selling the thing at a price close to $0, because it brings people into the atomic shop,
Oh, here we
which
go!
is where the real margin
Money,
is,
money,
and
money,
it
money!
inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4
Oh
did.
my god!
Not good. There's
That's
also been a
horrible.
massive oversupply of hard copies.
Oh,
Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online?
this is real? You would buy the game and it would tell you to go online and put the code in? Oh my god. That is so sad. I used to be so happy when I was a kid, and I know that like this kind of content is definitely like shifting away because I haven't even bought a physical game in so long because I lose them. And that's just me, woman moment. But I loved getting a game when I was a kid, and then I would sit in the back and I'd like read the book, and I would get so excited. It's really sad that that culture is kind of dead now.
Line code. And while sales are low, returns are high.
Yeah.
Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform. So they have it under control.
That is the one thing about gaming that pisses me off the most. And you know who's the worst about it? The stupid Ubisoft launcher. I hate that one. Anytime I just want to play Uno, I have to sit through the stupid Ubisoft launcher.
If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back.
EA's
However,
bad too.
it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of playing. Quite generous. But then word about this spread to forums.
Put it on 2
then
hours.
to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds.
Hello?
And their response? Shut it down.
Wait, so literally what happened is they would pick up the phone, they're like, I would like a refund, please. No.
No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over.
Can you legally do that?
Customer service man, engage.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience.
A few things followed.
Holy
First,
crap!
people got mad.
Yeah.
One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Aw, leave the poor GameStop people alone. Was that a valid crash out?
GameStop, this is Brian. How can I help you?
A bit of an overreaction, but probably also fake. Second, the media. And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be
that
strictly
can't be legal.
November 27th, 2018. Miglaccio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems. Then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway, and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates on this lawsuit are slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel.
Okay. Did that ever get solved? This video is like 6 years old. Did they ever solve that lawsuit, or is it still kind of like getting yapped about?
Look, there's a meteor headed straight to Earth. Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious
Holy crap,
enough to read
that
about
Sims
it
Girl reminded me
online?
of Hot Pocket. I haven't seen anybody post Hot Pocket in years.
Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin. Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Stream. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world.
From what I remember, the canvas bag was the real lawsuit.
But
I
more
had a canvas
importantly,
bag.
The most arousing thing of all.
It was a DeviantArt canvas bag.
Works for your Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science,
I've
nature,
never heard of
history,
Curiosity
tech,
Stream.
Society. CuriosityStream.com/internet historian for unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries and non-fiction series. Use the promo code Internet Historian during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days free, then cancel any time. Wink.
Maybe he'll talk about the bag.
Please.
I don't know. Let's see.
I need sponsors.
Now I'm excited to see what happens with the
I bought a lifetime
bag.
supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square
I used to
one.
have a really
Please.
bad problem buying toilet paper. I was so socially anxious that I never bought toilet paper at the store because I thought people would look at me walking out with toilet paper and go, "Wahaha, she shit, she poopies, she poopies." And I didn't want people thinking that I pooped. But I can buy toilet paper now.
CuriosityStream.com/internet historian. Ads over.
This
Let's
girl
rewind a
poops.
bit. Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow.
Whoa.
It came with a helmet.
That's pretty
box,
cool.
map, army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag.
Oh, there's a bag! There's a bag! That looks like a cool gym bag.
And customers noticed that their precious bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas and glam,
Oh, no.
look a bit
I'm scared.
different. In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in.
It's so shiny. I hate shiny material, man. And look, it's like peeling off.
Did they really just advertise one thing and deliver another?
Oh my god,
Can't do
ew.
that. So there was a surge of backlash.
It looks like
and
a
people
shit.
began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers. By this point,
I like his
customer
mystical
service
typing.
is
That was
absolutely
cute.
over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Uh-oh.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make.
What?
We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
We are not planning on doing anything about falsely advertising. Holy crap! Are they going for a lawsuit world record? They're like trying to see how many they can get in a row so that way they can go and be in the Guinness Book of World Records. Holy crap!
That's the whole email. Staff at
Wow.
Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's horrible.
Wow.
Wow.
I got so mad, I shaved everything off my face.
Okay, guys, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do we do? Well, we've got this in-game currency.
Oh, it's over.
Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea.
$5!
Hear ye, hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency.
There's no way!
That you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor. Whoa! What about you? Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck the bag. Light wood laminate. Light
Yeah, I would have forgot about the bag.
Light wood laminate. Light wood. Of course, this was Bethesda's
Light wood
fantasy of
laminate,
what
light
happened.
wood laminate.
What really happened is further outrage, and even the media started piling on.
Almost heaven.
Oh.
West Virginia.
It even became part of
What do you do when you go into work the next day? Like, do you think they were leaving work? They're like, we'll give them 500 atoms. This is going to be great. You come in the next day, you see the articles, you go, well, now what?
that class action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags.
Yeah.
A shortage of material, apparently.
Whatever,
That was quickly
whatever.
Because
Yeah, the shortage of material was the shortage of dollar bills. Come on, man.
it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to
What?
influencers.
They only gave the canvas bags to YouTube Andes? Holy evil! They have done everything wrong! What the hell? Can I get my bag?
Oh dear. It's not the same one,
Wow.
of course, but it's
It looks
sourced from that
good.
ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop
Oh.
for 700
Wait.
atoms.
Why is he so sassy? Wait, let me do it. Do I look like him?
Ooh, just short.
Ah!
Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to
Slay!
capitulate. Alright, fine. We'll make your precious fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc.
Okay.
etc. And we'll ship out the bag to you in 4 to 6 months.
Are they milking the silkworms? Like James at the Giant Peach style? Are they harvesting their silk?
But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs.
Ew.
And of course their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public.
I've never seen somebody royally F up this bad. Oh my god. This is so hard to watch. Oh my god.
In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag,
Wait a second. I have to go back because I did see this. Note, only the last 4 digits of your credit card were visible. Wow, man. Thanks so so much. Like, you totally saved the day. I can't believe it. That's awesome. Well, too bad they have my home address and my email, and they can show up and steal my credit card through aggravated assault.
The full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you
and the ones that matter. Like the last 4. Did they say the last 4 or the first 4? They said the last 4. Those matter.
names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed. Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website.
Yeah, I mean, just throw it away.
Is the tale of the Duffel Kerfuffle.
That was crazy.
How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One last piece of
They
it.
did?
A rum drink. Nuka Dark.
Okay, this is a good
Pre-orders
idea.
available in September. Shipped out on November 14th.
I think my dad got the Assassin's Creed whiskey.
$80 plus postage and handling.
Okay.
Not cheap.
Yeah, it's kind of
But in
expensive.
return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf.
I like the
A
bottle.
great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving.
It's huge, by the way.
Or at
That's
least
that bottle. Wait a second.
A great conversation piece with the
That bottle is way bigger than average. That is a huge bottle. Look at it.
family over Thanksgiving. Or at least it would have been.
Uh-oh.
November 14th came and went, and there was no rum.
No!
Okay.
Mod check?
A week later, on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay.
Great.
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard, they say.
Fallout standard. Yeah, this is gonna be great. If it was below the standards that they already have shown that they think is acceptable, what the hell was wrong with it? Was it like filled with gasoline?
The usual Fallout standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of this just
Wait, worse, it was filled with bees. Ah!
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
Okay.
1 week later.
Nothing.
One
Then
week
on December
later.
5th, another email.
Okay.
Good news. We start shipping on December 12th.
Oh, okay.
It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered. But as a show of good faith,
At least they got
we
shipping.
made this promotional video for you.
Oh, it's sexy.
And this is where things went from tardy to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80.
What? They just put a condom on it? What? No way. That is horrible. I was so excited for the actual product.
Regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell. People were not happy. Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised.
That's
And the
horrible.
media agreed.
Wow. They can't do anything
People
right.
began cancelling their orders.
Yeah.
Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one.
You shut the hell up! You shut up! You shut up! No way!
Then what the fuck? We spent
Yeah.
100 hours coding the design.
Oh my
Convincing
god.
stuff. So it arrives.
Would they even have to code the design? Like, if they already have the 3D model in the game, wouldn't they just have to, like, size it up? I might be wrong, but they already have this model, right? That can't be too difficult. They already know what they want to make.
Just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside.
I have never leaned back in my chair and held my head this much. What are you thinking?
The shell.
Hard to pour because how they made this damn thing. spilled like half the
You spent $80 on that. I'd be lapping that up like a dog.
shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling.
Oh my god.
If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic.
This is definitely just
Any
3D
liquid
printed,
will
right?
immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker. Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper and they actually give a shit.
And it looks like
Not
the
gonna
bottle
lie,
works.
though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree.
Oh yeah, blame the
All of the
customer.
marketing shows
Awesome.
Other glass items.
Look, I'm not the type of person who thinks the customer is always right. I will say, working as a bartender, the customer is wrong about 90% of the time. But this is the 10% where they are right. Like, why would you blame them?
All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic.
Yeah.
They give plenty of descriptions of the product too.
Yes.
And not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well.
Great.
Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars.
Come on!
This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit even called them out for it. So they deleted them. You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine.
Oh!
Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass.
Every time I see things about companies doing fake reviews, it really makes me wonder. Like, you know, people always yap on TikTok about, like, what is it, dead internet theory, things like that, how, like, 90% of the people you interact with online are fake. But, like, how many reviews are actually not real? I think about that a lot.
It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea.
Oh, puppy!
I'd have that. Fallout 76 pant. Singular. But why is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly off.
Ew,
This gaudy
why?
jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media.
I was about to say, that does look like IKEA colors.
But does the 76 in 200...
What? $276 for that. What?
$176 really make it more immersive? And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body bag. You're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
probably not
hundreds
even
of
the right
thousands of
bag.
dollars.
After I've seen what they've done, they're not sending you that bag. They're sending you the trash bag you take outside when your dad tells you to rake the leaves. They are not sending it in that bag.
And merch and you don't have an iron? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, good job, print? Now that's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly.
Wait, that looks fine.
One of those, please, but bigger and brown.
Wait, they already made it. Then why did they mess up so bad?
That's so hard. Let's get back to the game. December 2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir.
Okay.
The good. For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements.
I love his reaction
including
images.
Push to talk.
Future.
But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray!
Cool. I was definitely worried about
They
that.
decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
Thank
I got a
God.
box of bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
Okay, I would actually laugh if somebody did that to me.
There were also upgrades to
That's
the
pretty
camp that
good.
allowed
Got
for easier
him,
construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray. The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth
That is
nerfs.
huge.
They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant.
Hope that wasn't a
because
Zelda chicken. They're
everybody
kind of
knew
wild.
Why Bethesda was doing it.
Why?
To encourage people to use the Atomic Shop.
Boo! Boo, 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 boo!
And let's talk briefly about that store. Some of the prices
Yeah, I wanna
are
know.
outrageous.
I will say that I think the most outrageous pricing I have seen in like this era is definitely the Overwatch 2 skins. They were like $20 for a recolor the last time I checked. That is insane. They charge crazy prices on there. Oh yeah, and the $500 Ari skin. Yeah, that was also nuts.
A Christmas tree for $12.
What?
A Santa outfit for $20.
Ah, here we go.
Blue and yellow paint for $8.
Reskin should never be over $10. I don't care if that's a bad opinion. Never, ever, ever over 10 bucks.
$15. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle.
Oh my god.
$24 for some Christmas.
$24 to spread cheer? That sucks, man. And it's not even like, you know, like a microtransaction you do in real life that makes other people happy is like buying a bubble wand at Disney World because everybody gets to enjoy the bubbles for free. But who cares about seeing these emotes in a game that everybody is like hateful towards?
Christmas themed emotes. Twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices.
Yeah.
But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price.
Don't even get me started on the Overwatch 1 surprise boxes. I actually like the Overwatch 1 surprise boxes because I got every skin I wanted. I never spend money on Overwatch, and I got all the skins just from like Gamba because you got them for free.
But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency.
Yeah, I'm not doing
That's
that.
illegal. Here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU.
What about
Reddit
America?
quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just gonna
I like it.
I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco.
What?
The new camera item that lets you teleport dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback.
Oh, they fixed
So
it.
maybe Bethesda can do it too.
Just relax.
But for now,
Oh my
Todd
god.
returns to cryostasis.
Wait. We're still waiting on that, by the way. How long ago did they announce that they were working on Elder Scrolls 6? Every day I wake up and I think there's going to be an announcement. Every day. Nothing. 9 years ago.
Hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling. And returning only when it's time.
He's still
to
in
get
there.
our hopes up. Once again.
I'm gonna be honest, they kind of cooked with the Oblivion remaster, though. That's like the most fun I've had playing like one of these type of games in a while. Goodbye! Everybody wait, bye-bye, bye-bye.
CuriosityStream.com/.
Well, that was a really good video. This was amazing. I like this video. It was so funny. I give this video a 10 out of 10. Thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and put a kiss emoji in the comments if you want to kiss somebody in Twitch chat. Thank you. Have a good day.